Hey, James, I want to show you some stuff in Neoverb, buddy. What do you reckon?
It looks lovely. Let's hear the sound.
Okay, I've got a dry sound here that I've composed myself with my own two hands and my brain. It's a piano. Let's listen. What emotions are you feeling now, James?
I'm feeling plaintive.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going for. Okay, it's fine. It's not that interesting. What about putting some reverb on it, mate? Specifically, some Neoverb. But let's do that. I've got the plucky lead synth verb here. Let's hear how that sounds. Oh.
Washy.
It's nice. And it is a little bit washy. And you know, sometimes when you've got your wash on, that interferes a little bit with your dryness, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I feel most of the time, yeah.
That's, you know, you'll put a lush reverb on something and you'll be so delighted by the sound of it, you won't be paying attention to what's happening to that dry signal, which is oh so important for punching through the mix, am I right?
That's true. So what can we do about that?
Well, we can do some flipping pre-EQ auto-cutting and Reverb EQ unmasking, mate. Let's do those things right now. I'm going to activate AutoCut, and then I'm going to play back the audio, and it's going to magically, well, not magically, it's very scientific, it's going to work out the frequencies it needs to cut to make it sound nicer. Let's do it.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so now...
The Neoverb things of that piano is pretty good already.
Well, yeah, I mean, but look, there's some little wobbly bits. So let's have a... I'm going to loop this bad boy up, and we're going to listen to it, and I'm going to change the level of the pre-EQing, and you'll be able to hear what it does. So this is your 100%. Then we turn it off.
Okay.
And then we can even turn it up to 200%.
So that is EQing the original piano sound and leaving the reverb as it was.
Yes, exactly. Now, if you want to really make a difference, then you want to do your Reverb EQ unmasking as well. Let's do this right now. Look, things are happening, James.
Scanner. Barcode me.
Okay, wicked. Right, now, let's have another listen to this. Have I put that back to 100? Yes, I have. Let's have a listen to this first. First, I'll play the unreverb EQ one at 0, and then we'll turn it up to 100 and hear the difference. Ooh, doesn't that piano just punch through a treat, James? And also, you can set your masking source. We've used the drivers as well. But you can set it to other flipping instances of the plugin and do all kinds of complicated, crazy stuff, James.
Wait a second. It's EQing just the reverb so that the piano itself, the dry signal, can poke through over the reverb.
That is exactly what's happening, James. Would you like to see a different thing in Neoverb now?
Yeah, please.
I'm sure you flipping would, mate. Let's close that one and open up this one now.
Oh, now we're different.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a vocal on here. In fact, I'm going to bypass this. Let's hear this vocal.
Sounds like a very self-congratulatory vocal.
I sang that myself, would you believe? Okay, now look. Let's turn this Neoverb thing on, yeah? And what we're going to do is we're going to use the blend pad, James, which is a triangle. It blends between different types of reverbs. So at the moment, it's set up to the reflections.
The early reflections.
Yeah, and also, we've got a plate and a hall here set up, but there's a few different things you can set up here. I want the plate and I want the hall. So let's have a listen to this vocal. And I'm going to flip in, move the blend pad around a bit and we'll hear what happens. Ooh.
Paulie.
Ooh.
That's very platey.
So if you want to automate a little bit of ooh, and then go back to your regular, you can. And it's as easy as that, James.
Okay, so you could do some little reverb hits.
Yeah, you can. And you could more gradually evolve a sound throughout a section to bring out the emotion, which is what it's all about for me, James. I don't know about you. Would you like to see yet another thing in Neoverb?
Okay.
I know you do, buddy.
Stab me.
Okay, so I've got a little bit of a stab here, bro. I'm going to turn Neoverb off. Let's listen to this stab. That ring any bells?
Yes.
Imagine what it would sound like with reverb on. You don't have to. I'm going to put Neoverb on it right away. Let me bring up this flipping advanced menu, right? Okay, so let me play the sound with the reverb. Now, you see this angle parameter, James. Are you familiar with angle parameters in reverbs?
No, never seen one.
Well, exactly, mate. It's new and exciting. So let's try turning this bad boy up and playing the sound. And I'm going to be very quiet while we do it so you can hear the delicious results. Nope.
Okay.
So it's like sticking the sound down the end of a flipping tunnel and it's coming at you like Cleopatra, mate.
Yeah, it seems like it's doing something to the start of the reverb in many ways, but...
So it's like the early reflections are kind of coming in after the kind of like and ramping up in volume
gives
after
it
the flipping thing.
Gives it a bit of space.
It does. So if you want to make a saucy techno stab sound, James, that is my top tip, and it'll do so much more. So, in summary, Neoverb, it does 3 things, and lots of other things as well. What do you reckon?
You gotta love it. I mean, what different options do you have for the 3 reverbs? You got plate, hall.
You've got your plates, you've got your M chambers, you've got your rooms. You go back to your plates, you got your hall and your L chamber, buddy. Tons of stuff.
Okay, and you always blend in between 3 or
you
just 2?
blend in between 3. So you can make a big noise. Or a slightly more intimate one. I know you like it intimate. Or crazy reverse shenanigans if you so desire. So James, tell me, will you download the demo of Neoverb and try it out for yourself?
I'll get it.
Okay, well, I was hoping you're going to put up a bit more fight, but I'm pretty happy that you didn't, I suppose. Neoverb, guys, it's a sick new reverb from iZotope, full of technology. Check it out.